What if I told you that a public school team could not only compete but utterly dismantle a powerhouse like modern day? In the year 2016, the Chino Hills basketball team, a group that would soon become a household name, took the court against one of the most prestigious high school programs in the nation. This matchup was more than just a game. It was a monumental clash that would be remembered for years to come. The Chino Hills squad was led by the sensational Ball brothers, Lonzo, LiAngelo, and the youngest, LaMelo, who were not only talented but also had a unique chemistry that made them a force to be reckoned with. As they stepped onto the hardwood, anticipation filled the air. Fans from both sides were buzzing, knowing they were about to witness something extraordinary. Modern day, with its storied history of success, was seen as the unbeatable giant. They had a reputation for dominating their opponents, boasting an impressive roster filled with Division I recruits and a legacy of championship titles. But this game was different. Chino Hills wasn't just there to play. They were there to prove a point. From the very first whistle, it became clear that this game would not follow the script that many had written in their minds. The Ball brothers, with their electric style of play and unyielding determination, set out to shatter expectations and redefine what was possible for a public school team. This was a moment that transcended basketball. It was a statement that resonated throughout the sports world. As the game unfolded, it became evident that this wasn't just another high school matchup. It was a battle for respect, for recognition, and for a place in the annals of sports history. The excitement was palpable, and the stakes were higher than ever. Little did everyone know, they were about to witness a performance that would leave them in awe and rewrite the narrative of high school basketball forever. Chino Hills was a public school, but it was far from ordinary. Its basketball roster read like a family tree, featuring the three Ball brothers, Lonzo, LiAngelo, and LaMelo, who were not just siblings but a trio of basketball prodigies. Each brother brought a unique skill set to the court, creating a dynamic synergy that made them nearly unstoppable. Lonzo, the eldest, was known for his exceptional court vision and passing ability, often orchestrating the team's offense with precision. LiAngelo, with his sharpshooting skills, could light up the scoreboard in a matter of minutes. And then there was LaMelo, the youngest, who dazzled fans with his flashy style and incredible scoring ability, proving that age was just a number when it came to talent. Together, they formed a formidable unit that captivated audiences and left a lasting impression on high school basketball. On the flip side loomed modern day, a titan in the world of high school athletics. With a storied history that included 11 state championships, they were a program synonymous with excellence. Their roster was filled with elite talent, including several Division I recruits who had been groomed in a system known for its rigorous training and competitive spirit. Modern day had built a legacy of success, and their reputation as a powerhouse was well-deserved. They entered the game with confidence, fully aware of their ability to dominate opponents. As the two teams prepared to clash, the atmosphere was electric. Fans packed the stands, eager to witness a showdown that promised to be nothing short of spectacular. The stage was set for an unforgettable encounter, where the underdog Chino Hills aimed to prove that heart and talent could triumph over tradition and prestige. This was more than just a game. It was a battle of wills, a test of skill, and a moment that would etch itself into the annals of high school sports history. With everything on the line, both teams were ready to leave it all on the court, making this clash one for the ages. The build-up, leading up to this monumental moment, Chino Hills had been making significant waves in the world of high school basketball, turning heads across the nation with their electrifying style of play. Their games were a spectacle, characterized by fast-paced action, dazzling ball handling, and a level of teamwork that seemed almost telepathic. The Ball brothers, in particular, were at the heart of this excitement, each bringing their own flair and charisma to the court. Lonzo's exceptional passing and court vision, LiAngelo's sharpshooting, and LaMelo's flashy moves combined to create a thrilling brand of basketball that left opponents scrambling and fans on the edge of their seats. With an undefeated record, the Chino Hills team exuded confidence. They had faced various challenges throughout the season, overcoming tough opponents and rising to the occasion time and again. Each victory only solidified their belief that they were not just a local team but a force to be reckoned with on the national stage. They were determined to showcase their talent and prove that they belonged among the elite teams in high school basketball. However, looming over this determination was the daunting presence of Modern Day, a program that had long been a staple of high school basketball excellence. With a history of success that included numerous championships and a roster filled with highly recruited athletes, Modern Day was the gold standard. Their experience in high-pressure situations and their ability to perform under the brightest lights posed a significant challenge for the Chino Hills squad. As the anticipation built, questions arose. Could Chino Hills really compete with such a storied program? Were they ready to face the intensity and expectations that came with such a high-profile matchup? The stakes were high, and the pressure was palpable. Yet, the Ball brothers and their teammates were fueled by a desire to prove themselves, ready to rise to the occasion and show the world that they were more than just a public school team. They were a legitimate contender capable of making history. This clash was not just about basketball. It was about legacy, pride, and the opportunity to redefine what was possible in high school sports. As the game kicked off, the atmosphere in the gym was electric. Yet the expectations leaned heavily in favor of Modern Day. Analysts, commentators, and fans alike had predicted a blowout, anticipating that the powerhouse team would easily dispatch their opponent. After all, Modern Day had a reputation built on years of dominance, and they were expected to showcase their skills and experience against a relatively inexperienced Chino Hills squad. The odds were stacked against the underdogs, and many believed that the game would serve as a mere formality, a stepping stone for Modern Day on their path to yet another victory. However, Chino Hills had other plans. From the very first tip-off, it became abundantly clear that they weren't just there to compete. They were there to dominate. As the ball soared into the air and landed in Lonzo Ball's hands, the tempo shifted dramatically. With a swift pass to LiAngelo, who immediately sank a deep three-pointer, Chino Hills set the tone for what was to come. Their confidence was palpable, and they played with a sense of urgency and determination that caught everyone off guard. The Ball brothers, fueled by their desire to prove themselves, showcased their remarkable skills and chemistry. They executed fast breaks with precision, moving the ball fluidly and finding open shots as if they had rehearsed every play countless times. LaMelo, with his dazzling dribbling and ability to create his own shot, dazzled the crowd, while Lonzo orchestrated the offense with an uncanny ability to read the game. The energy in the gym shifted as Chino Hills began to build an early lead, silencing the skeptics and igniting their supporters. As the first quarter progressed, it became evident that Chino Hills was not intimidated by the challenge before them. They played with a fearless intensity, unafraid to take risks and push the limits of their abilities. Their defense was relentless, applying pressure and forcing turnovers that led to easy fast break points. Each basket they scored seemed to amplify their momentum, while Modern Day struggled to find their rhythm, caught off guard by the tenacity and skill of their opponents. The unexpected dominance of Chino Hills transformed the narrative of the game. Instead of being a mere underdog story, it became a showcase of talent and determination, challenging the preconceived notions of who could excel on the national stage. As the crowd roared and the scoreboard reflected their surprising lead, it was clear that Chino Hills was not just competing. They were making a bold statement that would resonate throughout the world of high school basketball. Chino Hills exploded out of the gate with an astonishing 12-0 run, immediately igniting the crowd and sending shockwaves through the gym. The Ball brothers were on fire, showcasing their remarkable shooting ability with deep three-pointers that seemed to defy the laws of physics. Lonzo, with his smooth shooting form, and LaMelo, with his flair and creativity, both found their rhythm early on, each draining shots from beyond the arc that left spectators in awe. The energy in the arena was electric, as fans erupted in cheers, rallying behind their team as it became clear that something special was unfolding before their eyes. The pressure exerted by Chino Hills was relentless. They employed a full-court press that put Modern Day on the back foot from the very beginning. The aggressive defense was not just a tactic, it was a statement. Chino Hills forced turnovers and rushed shots, capitalizing on every mistake made by their opponents. Modern Day, usually a team that thrived under pressure, struggled to find their footing. Their players, who were accustomed to dictating the pace of the game, found themselves rattled and unable to execute their plays effectively. As the first half progressed, Chino Hills continued to build on their lead, showcasing a blend of skill, teamwork, and sheer determination. Each time Modern Day attempted to mount a comeback, the Ball brothers and their teammates responded with poise and precision. Fast breaks became a hallmark of their offense, with players sprinting down the court and finishing with authority, leaving the Modern Day defense scrambling to catch up. The scoreboard reflected the dominance of Chino Hills, and by halftime, it read a staggering 56-25, leaving the entire gym in disbelief. Fans were left in a state of shock, witnessing a performance that defied all expectations. The Chino Hills bench erupted in celebration, their confidence soaring as they realized the magnitude of what they were achieving. Coaches and players from both teams exchanged glances of disbelief, as the narrative of the game had shifted dramatically. What was once predicted to be a lopsided affair in favor of Modern Day had turned into a showcase of Chino Hills' talent and determination. As the teams retreated to their locker rooms for halftime, the buzz of excitement and disbelief filled the air. Chino Hills had not only taken control of the game, they had made a statement that would echo throughout the world of high school basketball. The second half awaited, and while Modern Day would undoubtedly regroup and adjust, the Ball brothers and their teammates had already etched their names into the annals of sports history with this breathtaking display of skill and heart. As the second half unfolded, it became increasingly clear that Chino Hills was in complete control of the game. The confidence they had built in the first half translated seamlessly into the third quarter, as they continued to execute their game plan with precision and flair. Modern Day, once a symbol of composure and poise on the court, found themselves rattled and panicking. The pressure that Chino Hills had applied from the very beginning had taken its toll, and the seasoned players of Modern Day struggled to regain their footing. The Ball brothers, fueled by the electric atmosphere and their own momentum, showcased their unique brand of basketball that blended skill, creativity, and an infectious energy. Lonzo's court vision shone as he orchestrated plays, threading pinpoint passes through defenders to set up his brothers for easy baskets. LiAngelo's shooting continued to be a weapon, as he confidently sank shot after shot, stretching the floor and keeping the Modern Day defense on high alert. Meanwhile, LaMelo dazzled the crowd with his flashy dribbling, making defenders look foolish as he weaved through traffic and finished with acrobatic layups or deep threes that sent the crowd into a frenzy. With each passing minute, the Chino Hills team grew more emboldened, feeding off the energy of their fans who were now fully invested in the game. The gym reverberated with cheers and chants, creating an atmosphere that felt almost like a home court advantage, despite being on neutral ground. Every time Modern Day attempted to mount a comeback, Chino Hills responded with a flurry of points, quelling any hopes of a resurgence. The scoreboard continued to reflect their dominance, and the gap only widened, leaving Modern Day scrambling to find answers. As the game progressed, it became evident that Modern Day's composure was slipping away. Frustrated by their inability to execute their plays, they began to take ill-advised shots and commit turnovers, further compounding their struggles. The once confident players were now visibly shaken, exchanging glances that spoke volumes about their uncertainty and doubt. The coaching staff, usually calm and collected, found themselves animated on the sidelines, desperately trying to rally their team and instill a sense of urgency. But Chino Hills was relentless. They played with a swagger that came from knowing they were not just competing but dominating. Each possession felt like a highlight reel, with alley-oops, fast breaks, and three-pointers that showcased their athleticism and skill. The crowd was loving every minute of it, reveling in the spectacle of a team that had risen to the occasion and was rewriting the narrative of the game. As the third quarter came to a close, the atmosphere was electric, with the Chino Hills fans chanting and celebrating their team's remarkable performance. The Ball brothers had not only captured the attention of the crowd, but had also established themselves as legitimate contenders in the world of high school basketball. With each passing moment, it became clearer that this game would be remembered as a pivotal moment in their journey, a testament to their talent, resilience, and the power of believing in oneself against all odds. When the final buzzer sounded, the scoreboard displayed a jaw-dropping 102-54 victory for Chino Hills. This was more than just a win. It was a powerful statement that reverberated throughout the basketball community. No one could have anticipated such a lopsided outcome, especially against a storied program like Modern Day. As the players celebrated on the court, the atmosphere was electric with disbelief and joy. Chino Hills had not only triumphed but had done so in a manner that showcased their incredible talent and teamwork. The Ball brothers, in particular, were hailed as heroes, each contributing significantly to the score and demonstrating their unique skills. Their performance was a blend of artistry and athleticism, leaving fans and analysts alike in awe. Social media erupted with praise for this underdog team, as highlights from the game flooded platforms. Clips of Lonzo's pinpoint passes, LaMelo's dazzling dribbles, and LiAngelo's sharpshooting went viral, capturing the imagination of basketball fans everywhere. Hashtags celebrating Chino Hills began trending, and discussions about their potential to disrupt the high school basketball landscape filled timelines. This victory was not just a milestone for the team. It was a defining moment that would be remembered for years to come. Chino Hills had proven that they were a force to be reckoned with, and their remarkable achievement had ignited a newfound respect and admiration from fans and opponents alike. The ramifications of this game extended far beyond the court, leaving a significant mark on high school basketball. The performance of Lonzo, LaMelo, and LiAngelo Ball not only stunned the audience but also set the stage for their future successes. Lonzo would be drafted second overall in the NBA, showcasing his exceptional vision and playmaking abilities. LaMelo quickly ascended to NBA superstardom, captivating fans with his electrifying style and innate scoring talent. LiAngelo, while facing unique challenges, also carved out his own path, embodying the resilience learned from his brothers. Together, the Ball brothers became symbols of success, proving that hard work and belief in oneself could lead to extraordinary achievements. Chino Hills not only humbled Modern Day but also etched their name into high school basketball history. This game highlighted the potential of underdog teams and the emergence of new talents, inspiring future generations to dream big and challenge the status quo. The legacy of that game would resonate long after the final buzzer, forever altering the trajectory of high school basketball and the lives of those involved. So, was this the greatest high school basketball team ever? It's a question that sparks lively debate among fans and analysts alike. Chino Hills' remarkable victory over Modern Day showcased not only their immense talent, but also their ability to perform under pressure. The Ball brothers, with their unique skills and chemistry, brought a level of excitement that was rarely seen in high school basketball. While there have been many legendary teams throughout history, Chino Hills' combination of talent, teamwork, and sheer dominance in that game certainly places them in the conversation. Their impact on the sport and the subsequent careers of the Ball brothers further solidify their legacy. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more basketball content. We'll see you in the next one.